What does near perfection really mean? It means turning a messy, money-draining process into a smooth, profit-making system. Every mistake, every delay, every wasted minute silently eats away your profits. Lean Six Sigma is a structured method built to find and fix those problems with ruthless efficiency. It is so precise that only 3.5 errors may happen in a million of chances. And that is the level of excellence we are about to explore. Once you understand it, you will see work, efficiency, and success in a complete different level.
Welcome to Advanced Quality Programs with Juan Navarro. In this podcast, we're going to dive deep into the world of quality and leadership philosophies that drive successful businesses and great leaders to actually apply them to your everyday life. So if you're ready to improve your life, one quality principle at a time, let's get started.
Let's start from the top. Let's start about the combination of those two powerful methods, Lean and Six Sigma. And let's start by breaking them down. First, Lean. Lean is about speed. It's about delivering the maximum value to the customers by cutting out waste. It started with the Toyota production system, which was created to achieve high efficiency with limited resources. The idea is very simple. If something does not add value to the customer, it is waste, and it needs to go away. To spot waste, Lean uses the acronym downtime, which stands for the 8 types of waste. Defects, mistakes that require fixing, wasting time and money, and causing good materials to be discarded. Overproduction, producing more than needed, which needs to invest higher cost on inventories. Waiting, delays between steps, such as waiting for approvals or missing information. Not utilized talent, failing to make sure you are using your team's skills, creativity, or knowledge. Transportation, unnecessary movement of products or materials. Inventory, holding too much stock, which ties your capital. Motion, unnecessary movement by people, such as searching for parts, walking across the office. And finally, extra processing, doing more than required, such as adding features no one uses. By removing all those wastes, Lean makes a process fast and more efficient. Now, Six Sigma. If Lean is about speed, Six Sigma is about accuracy. It is a disciplined, data-driven method that aims to eliminate defects by reducing variation in processes. It started at Motorola in the 1980s and became famous when the CEO, Jack Welch, at that time said that it changed the DNA of GE. Check the last episode, but here's a reminder of Six Sigma. It comes from statistics indicating that a process is well controlled, that only about 3.5 defects can occur in a million of chances. And if you recall the comparison, a process that is 99% good has a 4 sigma, which still means 6,000 defects per million. Six Sigma uses a robust, data-driven methodology to identify the causes of problems and fix them permanently. Together, Lean and Six Sigma is a combination of speed and precision. It's the best of both worlds, creating a culture of constant data-driven improvement. And why does Lean Six Sigma matter? Why go through the effort of using such a structured system? Well, because inefficient processes, unhappy customers, and high cost of fixing mistakes are like holes in a company bucket, slowly draining money and energy away. For example, a company losing $200,000 a year because of delays in fulfilling orders can say goodbye to bonuses or to secure employment for some people. With these losses multiplying over the years, you can say goodbye to the company. That's exactly the kind of issue that Lean Six Sigma is created to and is built to fix. So you can expect some benefits when you are using and implementing Lean Six Sigma properly. First, higher profits. Cutting the waste means cutting costs. A manufacturing company that reduces material costs by 15% translates to over 10% increase in the overall profits. Happier customers. Lean Six Sigma focuses on delivering value to the customer. By reducing errors, companies can offer better, more reliable products. Faster, more efficient operations. Lean Six Sigma helps streamline every step of the process. The goal is always to create faster, smoother workflows, a culture of engagement and continuous improvement. Lean Six Sigma gives every employee the tools and the permission to identify problems and help to solve them. That sense of ownership boosts motivation and connects people to the company's success. That all sounds good and great in theory, but how do you make that happen? The engine behind every Lean Six Sigma project is the DMIC process that we explored last week. Let's do a quick review. DMIC stands for Define, Measure, Analyze, Improve, and Control, where Define starts by clearly identifying the problem and what the customer expects. Measure is you can improve what you don't measure. Analyze is playing the detective. Use the data to find the root of the problem. Improve is to brainstorm and test solutions. Test changes and make sure that they work. And control is to make the improvements last. Make them stick. Let's review the process with an example. A coffee shop wants to reduce the customer waiting times. Define. The problem is the long wait. The goal is to cut the average wait time from 6 minutes to 3. Measure. They time the process from the order to the delivery, and they find that the biggest delay is at the espresso machine. Analyze. They discovered that the baristas were wasting time walking back and forth from the cashier to the machine and then to the delivery. The root cause was the poor layout. Improve. They reorganized the stations so that the cashier, beans, milk, syrups, they were aligned right to the next, and then to the delivery. This is a straight line. One employee handles one order at a time instead of walking in circles. Control. They updated the training manuals and kept timing the queues to make sure that the wait times stay below 3 minutes. And that is a real life example that you can find online. But what we learned is that DMIC goes from a rough process to a clear path on identifying problems to creating a lasting production line. Ultimately, Lean Six Sigma is not just a toolkit for factories. It is a powerful mindset to achieve excellence in any setting. It's combining the focus of lean speed and waste reduction with a Six Sigma precision and quality control. You get a structured, data-driven way to make things faster, better, and more cost-effective. And at its core, Lean Six Sigma is about building a culture of empowered problem solvers. It is the difference between guessing what might work and knowing what will. That's all for today. If you are starting to see how powerful this can be and you are finding value in it, do me a quick favor. Hit that like button. It really helps the channel to grow. And don't forget to check out my books, The Quality Mindset, Life Quality Project, and Principles of Quality. If you want to dive deeper into the process improvement and operational excellence. Make sure that you are subscribed and have notifications turned on so you don't miss what is coming next. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay excellent.
One small change triggers everything. Watch how agile thinking works. Inspect, adapt, repeat. Each step builds the next, creating confident, unstoppable momentum. This is the Quality Mindset by Juan Navarro. Get your copy now.